Hello, this is a peer review for Leah Alexis Miranda, and you brought up a good point that people may feel that counseling is more accessible or welcoming when involves or within the church, and instead of in the mainstream setting, probably because of the stigma of viewing stress and that kind of impairment that comes with stress, viewing it as like an illness or I know in a Hispanic setting, they would assume like being crazy, like you have to do this, therefore there's that big aspect in the Latin community, and having to see a professional, there's that sort of stigma around you don't want to seem crazy, not only because we're so interconnected that we may also think about what our circle thinks or what other people may think, and what do I do if I have to tell my mom or my sister or my aunt, whoever, and it's like almost everybody's business, that you're receiving therapy, and without having everybody, how do you tell people without everybody having to comment on it and to have different opinions about it because of that interconnectedness? I think however, religion can be a great source of outlet, or to release some stress. However, there are many complex topics of the self that can be harder to discuss in a religious setting. I think attributing many challenges to the will of God kind of seems like I don't know, attributing many things such as your success instead of attributing God to your success instead of your hard work and giving yourself credit, or attributing the devil to your own wrongdoing. It is kind of also pushes away sort of introspection and really dealing with moral dilemmas and with the self. I think there's some kind of complexity that kind of you don't really talk about. You wouldn't that these kind of problems that could be more internal, that can could probably be more helpful to explore in a therapy and counseling setting. Thank you for sharing about your experience with your own experience with therapy, and I think I would be the same in matters of trusting, especially with people who were raised differently than me, and perhaps I may not disclose of things that they wouldn't understand, or dilemmas I may face that may have to be a little bit more complicated, or in regards to culture. I think you're right about extending one's education and to be informed when it comes to being culturally sensitive and not to assume things about individuals.